It's time to jam.
Welcome back, bowling fans. Week 8. This week in the Draft League, Rabs Country Lanes, Dungan Hills, Staten Island. Yeah, it's the house that Rab built. In the top-rated scratch league on the island, on the highest-rated bowling show on the internet today. Nick, did you know that? Highest-rated bowling show right here. You know, we have to touch on some things. JBJ. Oh, spiked up. Okay. Everyone knows that John Baronello Jr. is going to be my special co-host tonight. Former boy band member. Guy's loaded from all the songs he made over the years. We got to touch on some things. Joey Weisenstein set the Staten Island record for a 3-game series, which was 878. Lefty Joe Weisenstein, 279. 300, 299. In fact, I have the screen, and I'm going to put it in right now. So, yes, JW. That's 34 out of 36. 34 out of 36, which was a 9-pin leave in the first game somewhere. I didn't ask him. And then the last ball of the night, I think, which was a 10-pin for a lefty, was a sweep. It was a sweeper. So congrats, Joey. We love you. We wish you come on to talk more about it in depth, but I think you bowled tonight, so that's really hard to do. But we'll get to that. Red Baronel, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, gentlemen and ladies.
I have a couple of special people to introduce. The first one is on camera number 1. He's also known as the Yiddish Yellow Jacket. Matt Kaplowitz. Second up, Nick, you don't know this. You've been bowling a long time, but there's no way that you've ever bowled with or against a better-looking man than this. Mr. Gorgeous, Kenny Soto. Last but not least, co-host tonight, John Baronello Jr. He's helping me out with colleges with my son. When I have questions, I ask this man. Come on in, John. Who do we have tonight?
What do we have? We have Nicky. Come on up, Nick.
Nick Siggia, come on in.
Nick Siggia. How you doing? Welcome.
How are you?
First time on the show, right?
Oh, yeah.
First time in this league.
Yeah, 4 weeks. That's it.
Joe, best dressed interviewee.
Hey.
You said it was the #1 rated bowling show in America. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I apologize, everybody. Yeah.
Let's be honest. Nobody really knows who you are, right? You got a lot of experienced league bowlers here. You're a first-time bowler in the draft league. So tell us about yourself.
No. I mean, I'm like the type of guy who just goes out there and throws the same ball, strike ball, spare ball, use the same thing. Try to fly under the radar, but as you see here, I mean, it's been 8 weeks. I'm already on the show, so I guess that's not going too well for me. We'll see. We'll see as it goes. I started off hot in the league. I mean, I got a great bowler with me. Kevin Rourke drafted me, took a chance on me. And we're top 4 right now. If I can pick my act up, I think we're going to take this thing. So, see how it goes.
Love the confidence. Love the haircut. You're looking good, man. So you're a teacher, right?
Yes. I actually teach 4th grade at Blessed Sacrament in West Brighton.
Bachelor, teacher, good-looking guy, good bowler. Ladies, what do you say?
I'm just ready to party. If anybody, listen, he knows really well. I mean, I'm good friends with both of his cousins, and we do a lot of good action on the weekends. Let's have a good time.
So he is good friends with Hall of Famers Vinny Truselli's grandkids, Vinny and Paulie.
Right, and you know Vinny.
And you're good buddies with Vinny. So.
Yes, I actually.
Too, right, John?
Vinny and Paulie Truselli, his first cousins, actually. I grew up with them. I've known them since I was like 4 or 5 years old on my block. Actually, small little fact, my neighbor also, who I got my second ball from, this is the first time in my life that I'm owning 2 balls at once to keep the bag, Rob DeSimone. I think he was on the show a few weeks ago.
Rob DeSimone have a single bag? No, you have a single bag or a double bag?
Do they still sell the single bag?
You use the single bag?
I do have a single bag, actually, and it is a 1980s New York Giants single bag.
Wheels or no wheels?
No wheels. And you got to go see this thing. His father would love it. Can we get my bag in here?
Yeah, we need a picture of the bag. We'll get the bag. Maybe at the end of the show. So a young guy, you're a single guy. I have just a couple questions, then I'm going to pass it off to Joe. Facebook or Instagram?
Do I have, or am I choosing one?
Choose one.
I'm gonna go with Instagram. Yeah. I'm tired of all the stuff. A lot of garbage is getting shared on Facebook these days. I mean, yeah, it's just I'd rather just see a picture and scroll through. You know, I'm tired of all this nonsense out there. You know.
Good point. Speaking of politics, what do you feel about Trump taking down the leader of ISIS over the weekend? Big deal. Almost as big as Joey Weisenstein's 879. Second. It's in New York Times ranked it. Joey Weisenstein's 879. Trump defeats leader of ISIS, number 2. What do you think?
I mean, I would say that I would have to say that this is one of the best days. 78.
878.
It was. What was the old record?
877.
Oh wow.
Ryan Friend shot an 877.
Ryan French shot an 877. And it just got broken. How long was this record stand for?
A couple of years.
Few years. Oh man.
Yes.
Oh.
My God.
Sorry.
Hello.
Hey.
We interrupt our normally program broadcasting in the house. Hold on. Yes, please.
Real quick, the Lamp View has sponsored.
Yo, put that away.
The Lamp View has sponsored tonight's 3-card Monty with Nick. We're gonna step into that area. Joe, thank you for the. No. I got the. I laid the $3 out for you. When you pick the right cup, Nick, you are going to keep the $3 and possibly buy yourself a slice of pizza from Gennaro's, which can $3 even pay for a slice at Marco? Half a slice. Okay, so you'll ask the guy to cut it in half, and then you'll get a half a slice. So we're gonna put the $3 underneath the middle cup.
What's this game called?
This is 3-card Monty. You ready? You're going to watch as I move the cups, as I put the mic down.
This is the lamp view. That's the actual view.
Very slow.
Yeah, from the top, yeah.
Make sure you get it right.
That's the view.
Ready?
I feel like I'm at a baseball game.
Lamp view on?
We are live. The
Maybe
Lamp
it's
View is
going.
sponsoring tonight's 3-part Monty.
You got that? Yep.
Right there.
What's next?
Pick one. Where's the money?
What's next? Did he just say what's next?
Let's see if Nick is correct.
Oh!
Correct! Wait. We have to see what he didn't win.
Uh-oh.
$3 is yours. Congratulations, Nick Siggia. Here you go.
Oh,
What you didn't win
I just got.
was this. Congratulations. Congratulations, Nick, on the $3. Sponsored by the Lamp View.
I'll earn my money tonight.
Slice of pizza coming from Gennaro's. Ladies and gentlemen, the bowling community needs questions answered. The fan mail that I go through weekly, Joe Cal and I, want to know things from Nick. Things like, have you ever ridden a horse?
Yes.
Have you ever flown in a helicopter?
No.
Have you ever flown first class? Nick.
Negative.
Okay, all right. So Nick is a blue-collar guy like us.
Born and bred.
Where'd you grow up?
The New Dorp section of Staten Island?
Newport Beach?
No. Right up the block from Monsignor Fowler. Not Oakwood, though. Off of Beach Avenue, Behan Court. Definitely not New Dorp Beach.
No, well, I went to Queen of Peace. I'm a Newport guy myself. So, class of 06. Oh, boy. Try class of 86. Yeah, Kenny! Nick, potato chips. Plain or flavored? Nick Siggia.
Plain.
Myself also. John?
Barbecue.
Matt?
Regular all the way, baby.
Kenny?
Barbecue.
Okay. Barbecue is very hot. How about Ralph's Ices, Nick? People want to know. Summertime. You get online. There's 8 people in front of you. You get to that front of that line. What are we ordering?
No, not much excitement here, guys. Vanilla chip.
Oh, it's not bad. Yeah, I guess, it's solid. Solid choice. How about, besides Lee's or Danino's, favorite pizza?
Nona's.
Okay, nice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's good. Me and you. We agree a lot. Ari Rang, is it thumbs up or thumbs down?
That'd be a thumbs down for me.
Okay. How about Chinese? Same thing?
Thumbs up.
Okay, so where are we ordering Chinese if we're ordering right now? Nick, let's order.
So actually I have to speak about this a little bit more
Go ahead.
than I would like to. So if I'm going to be ordering with my family on a regular Thursday night, we're getting Empire East. That's got all the good stuff. But there's a nice little secret spot in Newdorp, right across the street from the gas station on the tip of Newdorp Lane. And there's a shout out to my boy Lee. Lee's Happy Family. Love that guy. Give it a shot. Some of the best Chinese for a very small price.
Yeah, I will dabble. Will Mikey Sarnelli have a sports championship in his lifetime?
That'd be a no. Unfortunately, he brought us down when we coached basketball together a few years back, me and Mikey, and he wanted to be on the show. I told him about it yesterday, so I'm glad that you gave that little plug in to him. So maybe if we can rekindle down the road, maybe a CYO championship in our future, but anything him athletically wise, I don't see it coming.
Besides the Giants, who do we root for, Nick?
That'd be the New York Metropolitans.
What else you got? Anything else? So
yeah.
just Mets Giants.
Pretty much dominates Mets Giants. I don't like hockey anymore. I did a little bit when I was younger. Basketball, not an NBA guy. Do have a little slight affiliation to the Sacramento Kings, though, because I grew up watching them play. College basketball, huge fan. St. John's Red Storm and Gonzaga Bulldogs. I've always rooted for them. I always take a liking to an East Coast, West Coast team. All right.
I know why you like him. It's okay, though.
College football, I'm a Penn State guy.
Sounds good. As a matter of fact, my son's applying to Penn State by tomorrow or the next day. So, myself, Mets, Jets, Knicks, Rangers, St. John's. But I did not throw the Gonzaga front-running thing in there. I just stick with St. John's.
I mean, it's been 20 years now, so you can't be a front runner. I mean, I hopped on when they were Cinderella Elite 8 in 99, and I haven't looked back since. So, 5 Elite 8s later.
Fair enough. That was a good answer. Fair enough. All right, so 20 years is certainly a lot different than a bandwagon 5-year or 6-year. Hey, I love the number 1 seeds. I love the 3 seeds. 20 years is good.
I appreciate it because I know they had that Final Four national championship run the last 5, but I've been there before that, the Ronnie Torioff days. I want to promise you that. Remember the guy who cried on the court, my boy, Adam Morrison? Loved him too. That's pre-2010. So I just want to make sure you know my credibility.
Was Adam Morrison one of the worst NBA picks ever?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that brings us to the lows portion of the show. Unless John, you have something. Go ahead. Here you go.
Single Italian guy, DJs at Parker House or White.
Oof. Oh, man. I'm going to have to go with Parker House. I don't like the feel of being suffocated on a weekend. I haven't been to DJs in a long time. What's your choice? Because I know your cousin's choice.
No comment on that. Last question. You're a first-timer in the league. Give us your thoughts about the draft league. Anybody that sticks out, anybody you're looking forward to bowling with in the next third, coming up?
Well, a lot of nice personalities in this league, I got to say. I mean, I'm very good at observing, as I teach 10-year-olds all day, so I'm always on the ball with that. What was the second part of the question about who?
Anybody you like to bowl with that you've seen? Any good impressions?
Oh, the silkworm. Yeah. The lefty. What's his name? He's on Naz's team. Steve. Steve. That guy's the best.
Wait, I thought his nickname was Lefty.
Now that's a real nickname.
He was wearing a silkworm shirt the other way 2 weeks ago. I mean,
Well, Nick, here's what
he
happened.
gave me some good compliments.
Stevie was on the show, and he said when he was growing up, everyone called him by his nickname, Lefty, and we were just laughing like, how original is that? Okay, so Lowe's Bowler of the Week, which is sponsored by Lowe's Home Improvement, goes to the lowest bowler, pins under average, in the league last week. 70, what are we at? 76 bowlers? 78? 78. I think it's 78 bowlers. This person was the lowest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a first timer too. I have it. It's in my mind.
Is this why I'm on the show tonight? I hope not.
No, you're good. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Walsh, lowest bowler in the league, newcomer. This is what happens when you shoot 508 in this league. You win a gift certificate, you go and you buy, a light fixture. John, come on in and send us off.
Nick, it's been a pleasure. Any parting words for your people out there watching?
Good luck, everybody. Bowl well tonight, because I certainly need to. All right.
I'd like to say thank you to Joe Bruno. I hope Joe Cal is. Where do you think he is right now? On a beach? Where is he? He's on. Oh, that's right. No, he's out on consignment. He's with Danny Dunleavy on the cruise. Maybe having some guest interviews on the cruise. He's having a good time. They went together on a Disney cruise. Let's hope. Joe Cal, we know you're watching. We love you. We miss you. Please, we need you back. I stink. On behalf of Joe Bruno, our guest Nick, Maddie, Ken, we're signing off. Happy bowling. See you all next week.